Hello everyone, welcome to Wankhede Stadium. You join us here for this 2020 match between the Mumbai Indians and the Knight Riders. And joining me for the next hour or so is Alison Mitchell.
Thanks Damien, and a good evening to you as well. The pitch looks fairly standard today. There could be something there for the new ball with some swing early on, but it'll be a road for the batters after that. The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who would bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game. Seifert wants to get off to a good start and will take on the new ball, it seems. Allen will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end.
Dug that out well.
Trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Nice, solid defensive shot. On that nicely. Good defence.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Farquhar, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Wow, don't even bother running.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap.
Yes. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Timed that well, but found the fielder. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be four. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
How will the bowler respond?
Super shot, should be four.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. Might look to go big again here.
Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Allen gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, through the leg side it goes.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head perfectly still.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will he reply?
That's been smacked away. Fielders won't stop it. Straight back down the ground, and it's cannoned into the stumps. Yes. Infielder onto that one in a flash. Played and missed. Great shot. Stepped inside the line, flicked the wrist. That will run into the boundary.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Mumbai with a massive shout. Allen drills that one away. That's 4 more to the tally.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
On the drive, and it beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. Needs a dot ball.
Shot onto the front foot. No one's getting that one.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Perfectly timed. Could be 4. Back down the ground. Hit the stumps though. Lucky for the bowler. Gone. Brilliant piece of fielding, and he's caught the batter napping a bit, who's come up short.
Ravindra coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Great stop. That one was travelling.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, straight past the bowler. Could well be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Captain going with some pace.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it. Good return back from the deep.
Early on, that could be 4.
On that shot. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Went for the drive, but missed.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The captain can push the field a bit deeper now. 3 more players able to go outside the circle. That's a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Bolt over-pitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. Racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row? Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
That is massive, enormous, gigantic. The crowd are loving it.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Power and precision in that one. Solid work from the fielder, likely saved a boundary. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot, away it goes, might be 4. Fielder out deep, has to work hard.
Santner with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Bumrah back into bowl, been bowling well so far.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Oh my, that's racing away. Good take, probably saved 4 runs there. Precision, past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Ball crashed into the bowler's stumps. Unlucky, it was a great shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it. Early on, that could be 4. Farquhar showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there. Too much room, got what it deserved. Yeah, they held back. Brilliant work in the deep.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That has a flight number attached to it. It's gone a long, long way.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. In the field.
Ah, that's too full. Rahane makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
Good return there, back from the deep. That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Power and precision in that one. Oh, that's been exploited. Head still, struck hard, high and long, 6.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Went for the textbook.
Off the bat and should get some runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Front foot punch down the ground, mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect and the outfield did the rest. How will the bowler respond?
Thakur coming back into the attack and looking hungry for a wicket too. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Peach of a ball, nearly caught the edge. Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
changing the attack. They found it tough early, and it's a big challenge with how well these two are scoring.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone high.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will he reply?
Whack! Picked the bones out of that one. Deposited into the crowd.
All the way. Got it right out of the middle. Consecutive 6s. Bowler needs to hit the mark.
Jacks has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been coming a little too easily. Too much room. Got what it deserved. And caught. Solid catch by the fielder, and that's the end of the battle.
Green, the new man, taking guard in the middle. Want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Shot, straight past the bowler, could well be 4.
Good return back from the deep. That shot sees them get their innings started.
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again. 6th off ball. How will the bowler reply?
Yes. Into the 15th over. The batting team are now 155 for 3.
That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Power and precision in that one. Lovely sliding gather. That's how you back up your bowler. Goes big, smoked it off the bat, maximum.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball? That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Away it goes, flown off the middle, and that's a maximum.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Oh, strike. Over it goes. One for the crowd to catch.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Precision, past the umpire, not likely to get cut off. Great shot, just waited on the ball and placed it into the gap.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Jeez, beautifully met. 2 maximums in a row. Is this a sign of things to come?
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Edge, but it drops safe.
Singh coming in the middle order. Fine looking left-handed batter as well. Can play shots all around the ground. Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
End of the 17th over. The batting team are now on 187 for 4.
Oh, beautifully struck, right out of the guts, all the way for 6.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Well, now, that could be out of the ground, drilled away for a maximum.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Whack! Picked the bones out of that one. Deposited into the crowd.
Well, now that flew over the boundary. 18 from 3. It's not fun and games out there if you're bowling. It's all in the head now.
Too full and got what it deserved. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
End of the 18th over.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
That sounded good. Really good. That's a maximum. Gone deep into the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Found the fielder with that shot. Green gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
They've hammered that one away. What a shot. One for the crowd to take.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Bolt with a classy bit of fielding. Good area, nearly got the wicket. That's top shelf bowling, a peach of a delivery.
Powell, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Boomer given the ball again, and the captain showing faith despite poor figures. Now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few runs.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. Well, that's the right shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away. That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever. That was a good slower ball, picked up well, got the defensive shot in. Nice and simple.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. What a catch. Dove away and snagged a great catch.
Handai, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Oh, wow. That's a biggie. Huge. All the way for 6. It's gone many rows back.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
A very defendable total. The openers need to get their eye in quickly and keep the scoreboard ticking.
De Kock just about ready to go out in the middle. Aurora coming in. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Thought it was through, but a fantastic dive cuts it off.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
And that's hit them. Plenty of pace on that one. Going to sting later. Everyone's gone up. That's too full. De Kock makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nice shot. Just flicked it off the pads.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
Well timed, but found the fielder. Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Might look to go big again here.
And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
Rohit, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Great commitment. Brilliant dive in the field.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Power and precision in that one.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Clipped neatly away off the pads. Should get 4. Good take. Probably saved 4 runs there.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone hot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Great stop. That one was travelling. Gone. Great catch.
Just yet.
Fielder gathers that one up. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Edged it. No one there. Could be 4.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will the bowler respond? Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
That's the Yorker. Broke the pegs. Caught the inside edge too.
Yadav coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Rickleton timed that perfectly, but the fielder got behind it. Beautifully timed shot. Should get a few runs.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Early on, that could be 4. Aurora showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
They've all gone up here with the appeal. Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
That was a slower delivery. Played too early and straight through to the keeper.
Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Chakravarthi with a fantastic stop. The ball came right off the middle and they saved some runs. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of a disappointing over. Rahane has to be asking what is going wrong, not what is expected from a key bowler.
Final over completed in the power play, and much like my books to read list, they're falling behind.
Simple as you like, didn't bother looking at more than one delivery.
Verma looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Massive outside edge. Smacks that away through the gap. Good bit of batting.
Good return back from the deep.
Power and precision in that one.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Rolled the wrists over nicely. Down towards fine. Fielder needs to hustle to catch it.
Good return there, back from the deep. And apart from wanting to retain the strike, it's hard to understand why you'd turn down a run like that.
Huge edge. That's too full. Yet makes the bowler pay with a fine shot. Could be 4 more.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered. Rahane will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being hit around a bit.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Infielder onto that one in a flash.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
End of the over. Mumbai are now 30 for 4.
The runs have dried up. A good chance to find some rhythm after struggling early. Edged. What a ball. Glanced away, fine short, fine leg.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Smart collect, got across quickly to cut it off. Big edge.
End of the 10th over. The score is now
Howe back into the attack. The runs have slowed and they're a good option to keep the pressure on. What a shot. Lovely on drive and
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
early on. That could be 4.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Bold. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant delivery.
Hardik out in the middle. Lovely player to watch once in. Looks quite relaxed too.
Padding up to that one. The bowler looks really confident. Big appeal. Kolkata managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We are certainly seeing some very good bowling.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance though.
Good stop by the fielder. The ball was travelling and they collected it brilliantly. Edge, amazing delivery. Punch down the ground, mid-off and mid-on in pursuit. Fielder gathers it in before it reaches the rope. Fine work.
Ah, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
That's the Yorker. Broke the pegs. Caught the inside edge too.
Santner, left-hander in the middle. And looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Great ball. Through the drive and beat the outside edge. That's much better. Aurora will be extremely relieved to stem the flow somewhat in that over.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
edged. Hardek, good shot, but couldn't beat the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Big edge. Where's that going? That is a much better over. Good comeback after being smashed around a bit in that previous over.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
On that nicely. Good defence. Clipped neatly away off the pads. Should get forward.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will he reply?
Good shot, but finds the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Kolkata will need to change approach. Leaking runs. That will give batters enormous confidence.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Slapped away through cover point, given a bit of width and punished.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Handy with a classy bit of fielding.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Nice shot, just flicked it off the pads.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Captain going the spin and taking some pace off the ball. Stumping chance perhaps.
Right-hander in the middle, lower order batter. He wants to get a few shots away and try to add a bit more scoreboard pressure.
Played and missed.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head. Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Aurora with a regulation catch made it look easy.
The right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition.
Rahane. Lovely dive. It was a well-timed shot, but they picked up the shot quickly.
Into the 16th over. Mumbai are now 54 from 8.
Just threw the shot too early.
Singh did well, was a well-timed shot and had it covered. Power and precision in that one.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Edge, but it dropped safe. That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4. Rahane will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being hit around a bit.
Well, you can't direct the wind, but you can adjust your sails. Some aggressive shots would be ideal at the moment.
They've all gone up here with the appeal. Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Bolt with a good shot, but the fielder gathered easily enough. Ravindra has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forward.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Lovely sound off the bat. Straight to the fielder, though. Crunched away. No doubt, that's a maximum.
Well, that was a slower ball, but didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
6 more. Away into the crowd. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. As we approach the end of this match, a Kapil Dev quote comes to mind. If you play good cricket, a lot of bad things get hidden. They really need a boundary, this ball. Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
That has a flight number attached to it. It's gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Bolt gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Good shot. A beauty.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Got that away nicely and threads it through the gap.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder. A little late on that. No runs scored.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.